Okay, time to get back to some football here. Birmingham and DC as we kick off week 4 here in the NAGA. Battle of two winless teams, so one of these teams has to win. That is the reality of this. Birmingham 0-3, minus 38 point differential. They are 4th worst in offense, 29th. Pass offense 30th, rush offense 17th, total defense 16th, pass 17th, rush 12th. DC 0-3, minus 42 point differential, 17th offense, 22nd pass, 15th rush, last total defense, last pass, and 24th against the run. Injuries for this game. I should have done that in my other recordings, but I didn't. I should briefly touch on those. Birmingham has none. DC is missing right tackle Jordan Perez, and then they're also missing their rookie defensive end, Samba Jope, who was the first overall pick in this year's draft. He was a superstar dev, and he is going to be out for pretty much the entire season. If DC does not make the playoffs, that is. Which is really unfortunate, because I really wanted Jope to do well, but he's going to be hurt for the whole season, so that's not going to be good. DC, on the positive side of things, does have a 90% chance to win this game, so should be a pretty easy one for Damian Clinkscales and company at home in DC, by the way. So we will see how that goes. And we are off to the field. Birmingham with Xander Williamson at quarterback, who is the preferred starter over Jonas Sigmund, who has started a few games here and there, but is also 8 overall higher, just about, than Williamson. Williamson, granted, is younger and is a user-created prospect, but even his user-created, or his owner, rather, his prospect owner, isn't really even active that much. So we are unsure why Birmingham is making the decisions that they're making, but then again, it's Birmingham. If you're in the league for a while, you know. Speaking of Birmingham, they will receive the ball first here. Williamson at quarterback, Donovan Dickinson in the backfield. Pass here is complete. It is Dwayne Wilson, the former Mesa #1 receiver, making the catch. Jonte Harris, now at middle linebacker for DC. He came over in a trade from Virginia Beach. Running play there with Dickinson. 3rd and 8 coming up here. Williamson throws. It's incomplete. Intended for the tight end Bruno Spina. That'll force a punt. Julian Wall in punt formation. Carson Parker to receive it? Question mark? No. That'll go out of bounds at the 16. LaDonte Wiley is hurt. We do not care. He is not missing time. Damian Clinkscales at QB for DC. Handoff to Ray Jeter. First down is picked up. Javion Foxworth, the safety, making the tackle. Handoff to Ray Jeter. Another tackle by Foxworth. Second down and 7. Traquan Northington this time on the handoff. And guess who? Foxworth again on the tackle. He does frequently lead this team in tackles. Jeter on the handoff there. Tackle made by number 2, Quentin Boyd, the rookie middle linebacker. Second and 2. Handoff to Northington. Stuffed. Boyd again. One of their bright spots on defense, and that's not saying much. He's an 83 overall at just 21 years of age. Was a second-round pick in this season's draft out of Oregon State. Jeter on the run. Darian Bell on the tackle for loss that time. And Birmingham actually gets a stop here. They'll force a punt. Luke Carlisle, the veteran punter, will boot it away to no return. Williamson back out on offense here. First down, play action, going deep. He's got a man. It's Terrence Carroll, the former long-time Austin Star, still getting it done. 90 overall superstar at 33 years of age. A handoff on first down. It's Dickinson. Second and 3. Williamson. Incomplete. Third down, bunch formation. 3 wideouts to the left. Motioning Spina out to the right. Williamson will throw over the middle. He's got Christian Levine for the first down. Off to Dickinson. Robert Graham on the stop. Just under 2 minutes to play in the opening quarter. Still no score. Williamson broken play, and they'll go down for the sack. It's Jamel Walls. Loss of a couple on that. 3rd and 9 for the Bobcats. Pass is complete. Bruno Spina racing past Jonte Harris in coverage. It's a first down for Birmingham. Uh-oh. Sorry about that, folks. The video capture didn't want to like me there. Seems that we're okay now. Walls on the tackle for loss. Oh no, is this going to be an issue? Hope not. Pass is knocked away. Good defense by Graham. And that'll be a field goal here. Trevor Forsyth's kick is good. Carson Parker on the kickoff return. Out to his 31. Clink Scales to throw it. That pass is knocked away. Good defense by Mac Burney. Second and 10. Clink Scales throwing, completing it to Brandon Guthrie, the league's top receiver in terms of receiving yards. How many does this man have? I should know. Clink Scales on the keeper. Oh, I didn't even need to do this because I have the well, I want to make sure he's leading. I don't want to supply you with false information. Adams Scanlon, the fullback, taking the carry there. Second and 7. Clink Scales throws. Deep here. Tyler DePue hauls it in. And yes, I am correct. Brandon Guthrie does lead the league going into week 4 with 338 receiving yards. Clink Scales complete. Cyrus Strickland. First down picked up. Jeter up the middle, touchdown DC. And Morris Turner is going to be injured for the rest of the game. I believe he is their right tackle this week, because he is the replacement, for Jordan Perez. There you go. So it looks like second-year offensive lineman Gabriel Tobias will be taking his spot. We'll confirm that on their next drive, as Devin Forrest takes the kick. Handoff here to Dickinson, gains 1. Second down, 9. Williamson will throw it. I believe that glanced off of Gustafson and into Spina's hands. First down, Bobcats. Wow, that was something. Go! Williamson gonna go deep again. Incomplete. He was trying to hit Wilson and Antoine Harrell in coverage. Go! Williamson on the second down, completes it. Wilson with the catch. Williamson, complete but short. Levine with the catch. Gustafson with the tackle. And that will they're going to go for it. Birmingham on 4th and 2 keeps the offense on the field and gets a first down. It's Nico Arena. A gutsy call as Birmingham keeps the drive alive. Williamson to the air, to the end zone. Wilson caught it. Touchdown. Dwayne Wilson. And Birmingham has the lead. Parker on the return. And it will be first down for DC. Clinkscales will throw. Pass is incomplete. Looking in the direction of Strickland.
Hike.
2nd and 10. Jeter. Wrestled down hard that time. Darian Bell on the tackle for loss.
Go!
3rd and 12. Clinkscales will throw it. Caught Corey Rowland. About time he gets into the action. Mac Burney brings him down. But that is a gain of 40 and a first down. A big one for DC. Little I formation here. Clinkscales sacked on the play. Bell, who has been their best D lineman by far today, gets to him for the sack. Loss of 10. 2-minute warning here. Jeter on the carry. And Bell again on the stop. 3rd and 18 here. Clinkscales looking. Deep to Depew. That'll be incomplete. Defended by Elijah Fitz. Fourth down. Carlisle to punt. Forrest to return it or not. Because that's going to be a coffin inside the 5. Out at the 2. Picked off. Williamson throws it right into the hands of Robert Graham. And DC gets the ball with tremendous field position. Clinkscales throws, end zone, touchdown, and they have the lead just like that. Cyrus Strickland gets in. Theo Klein's extra point is good. Forrest on the return there. Gustafson makes the tackle. First and 10 for Williamson. 1:20 to go in the first half. That's knocked away. Robert Graham makes the deflection. Williamson throws, completes it to Spina, but hold everything. There is a flag. He pushed off. You can't do that. Offensive pass interference on Spina. Williamson on 2nd and 20. Throws it deep into double coverage. And knocking out away that time is Malcolm Riley. Incomplete. 3rd and 20 now. Williamson hands off Dickinson. And that will be well short. Over the line to gain. Carson Parker. Stopped by Dickinson. Clinkscales throws. That'll be incomplete. Second down and 10. Go. Throws. And that is incomplete. Wow. Already 3rd down. That was quick. Toss play, Jeter gets the outside edge there and has the first down and more. Jeter inside the 40, and that is a huge run of 33 for Jeter. DC calls the timeout. They're up by 4 here late in the first half. Throws. Oh, dropped by Guthrie. No. That was one he for sure thought he was going to catch, but nope, took his eyes off it at the last second. Chantrell Haywood breaking up that one. 3rd down and 10 for the Rockets here. Clink Scales to throw it. Caught by Guthrie, but he is short of the first down marker. DC calls a timeout. 4th down and 1. Klein's boot from 42 is good. Forrest on the return. Williamson will throw it. That pass will be incomplete. Second and 10 with 20 seconds to go. And that is overthrown. Looking, I believe, for Levine. 3rd down. A handoff. Dickinson. Harris brings him down by the shoelaces, but Dickinson falls forward for the first down. And that'll end the first half. 17-10 DC. Jeter, first play of the second half, will have himself a first down. Deep shot. Ooh, Rowland. Nice grab. On the deep post. Yeah, that's a post route. I know my routes. 1st and 10, Clink Scales to throw it. Got another target deep, but that was dropped by Strickland, I think. Looked to be. Strickland now in motion on second down. Clink Scales throws it, and it's incomplete. Clink Scales to Rowland. Touchdown DC. 25 yards on the connection from Damian Clink Scales to Ja'Cory Rowland. Extra point by Theo Klein is good.
Hike.
Dickinson on the run. Gain of 9 on the play. And they'll set up a 2nd and 1. 2 tight ends in the formation. They will go weak side handoff to Dickinson. Has the first. Harris on the stop.
Go.
Williamson on the keeper. And he won't go anywhere. Jamel Walls getting to him. Walls, 3 tackles and a sack for the former 3rd round pick last year out of Texas A&M. 81 overall star dev. Spina with the catch. Has a gain of 11. That gets him closer. It'll bring up 3rd and 2 here. Spina and Arena on the right side of Williamson. They go weak side handoff again. Dickinson, excuse me. With the first down pickup, Jamel Walls on the stop. 2 running backs in the formation now as Lamar Heyman joins in on the action and gets immediately leveled. Max Gustafson. Loss of 2 on that stick. 2nd and 12. A handoff to Dickinson up the middle. And James Givens that time bringing him down. 3rd down and 3. Williamson throws to literally nobody. He threw it at the ground. Incomplete. Wall in punt formation. Kind of shanks it, but it ends up going inside the 20. All right then. First down for DC. They are cruising right now, up by 14. Hand off to Jeter, right up the middle. Taking advantage of that really bad Birmingham defensive line. Yes, I did just say that on air. They are really bad. Like comically bad. Playing scales. Incomplete. Trevin Palmer on the defended pass there. Former Portland corner. Way back when. Hand off to Traquan Northington. And Jeter, despite blocking on that play, has some sort of head injury, maybe a little bit of a headache there, but he'll come back. 3rd and 7. Northington on the toss. And not going to get very far that time. 4th down, it'll send out DC's punt team. Carlisle booting it away to Forrest. Punts it away. Forrest corrals it at the 20 and is stopped right at the 25. Spina stands up on that left side. And off to Dickinson. Good blocking and good running there by Dickinson. First down is picked up. 1st down and 10 for Birmingham. Williamson throwing. Incomplete. Dickinson on the carry, breaks free. Gustafson trailing behind him. And Givens eventually getting the angle and bringing him down. Good for 45 for Donovan Dickinson as Lamar Heyman subs in. Taking down here in the 3rd quarter, Heyman receives that pass, but loses a yard doing it. so that wasn't that effective. End of the third quarter here. 24-10, DC here. Williamson on second down and 11.
Hike.
Throws. Complete. Fullback Abraham Patrick hauls that one in. Gain of 4.
Hike.
Williamson looks to throw. Has a man in the end zone. It's a touchdown for Bruno Spina.
Sit hut.
Forsyth's extra point. Good.
Go!
Sherwin Crockett gets the first down handoff as Ray Jeter comes back in. Second and 8, single back formation for DC here. Clink Scales hands off to Jeter, who's right back in the game and has an 11-yard gain. So looks to be okay as he shakes off the injury and has put himself over the century mark. Good for him.
Sit hut.
Clink Scales throws. Guthrie incomplete. Good defense by Fitz. Do I get him confused with Javion Foxworth a little bit? Yes. Second and 10. Clink Scales motioning Guthrie.
Sit hut.
Hand off to Jeter. Nice little draw play, but didn't fool the Birmingham defense. 53, Jalen Mathis on the stop. Third down and 9. Northington in the game.
Sit hut.
Clink Scales will throw it. It's complete to Rowland. First down. Shotgun formation now.
Sit hut.
Clink Scales looks to throw. Gonna find a man deep. Guthrie incomplete. Haywood knocking that one away. Second down here.
Sit hut.
2 tight ends in the game. Jeter spins off the first tackle and eventually brought down by 96. That is Lamar Tatum, rookie undrafted defensive tackle out of Tennessee.
Hike.
Northington on the run. Good for 3, but he'll be short. That'll center the field goal team in Theo Klein. This one from 42 yards away. And it is up and good. Forrest on the return. Out to the 19-yard line. Birmingham down by 10, but they are not out of this just yet. Dickinson on the carry there. Gustafson on the stop. It'll be second down and 2.
Sit hut.
Williamson. Gonna be sacked on the play. It's Gustavo de Anda. Loss of 3 on that sack. It'll be 3rd and 4. Williamson, quick throw, complete. Terrence Carroll. Haven't seen a lot of him today, but he does come through there. Take a look at Williamson's stats. Could be better. 14 to 26, 2 TDs and a pick. Williamson hands off to Dickinson. Givens on the stop. Second and inches. Williamson to throw it. Flag down. Has a target. It's Carroll. It's a touchdown. And it will stand because it's defensive holding. Oh my gosh. Terrence Carroll just mossed Malcolm Riley, and Riley was holding on to him illegally. You can't do that. And Terrence Carroll says, I don't care. Roll. No? Oh. Bad joke. Sorry. Bad joke. All right. Birmingham is only down by 3. I don't know why they decided to kick it away there. Probably because oh my gosh, they sacked Clinkscales. Who? Tyrus Clayton with the sack. 5th round pick, a rookie out of Tulane. Folks, can you tell I don't stream Birmingham that often? Quentin Boyd on the tackle for loss. And Birmingham uses their second timeout. They are in full control of the clock right now on this down if they do not convert here. 3rd and 19. Clinkscales to Guthrie. Nope. Birmingham says we're not going to have that. And it'll be a punt, and Birmingham will get the ball back. Luke Carlisle will punt it to Devin Forrest, and Birmingham has a chance. Carlisle boots it. Forrest from about his 40, and about a 6 or so yard return. Well, at the 47, Birmingham has 1 timeout left and 1:36 to go. 2 running backs in the formation. That's Heyman and Dickinson. He'll go out in the flat to Dickinson. Stops the clock with 1:31 to go. Dickinson, the biggest source of offense today by far for Birmingham. 144 yards on the ground. Couldn't find him in the receiving game that time. Incomplete. 3rd and 6. BC fans on their feet. Need a big 3rd down stop here. And that will be a bad throw by Williamson. He wants that one back. 4th down. This is the game. Shotgun formation. Williamson caught Levine, and this game is still alive. First and 10, Williamson back to throw. Passes. Ooh, good defense. Wait, it was a drop by Levine. I thought it was a defended pass. He could have caught that and scored. 2nd down. 4 wideouts in the ball game, I believe. Pass is caught by Levine. They don't give him the first there, though. Huh. 3rd and inches. Shotgun formation. Williamson to throw toward the end zone, knocked away. I believe it was Givens there in coverage, and this is the game. Well, actually not really. They can kick a field goal to tie it. For some reason, I thought to say, hey, go for it. It's 4th down. 37-yarder is good. This game is tied. So I like that decision. The only problem is that you give DC the ball back. Damian Clinkscales. Can he put together a 48-second game-winning drive? Dwayne Wilson was on special teams defense. Okay, interesting. Doesn't matter. Clink Scales just throws it at the ground. Sure. Second down. 9 of 23. Oh my goodness. I knew Clink Scales was bad, not this bad. Jeter on the run. Quentin Boyd on the tackle. Tie ball game, 27 apiece. DC with the ball at their own 30 with 2 timeouts and 30 seconds left. Clink Scales completes it to Jeter, but that's not going to get him very far. Gets him the first down, though. 23 seconds to go. 1 timeout left. Probably a good 25-30 yards to get in field goal range. Clink Scales decides to take it himself for whatever reason, and DC uses their last timeout. What kind of play calling is that, DC? What kind of play calling is that?
Go!
Jeter on the carry. First down, and they'll probably just take this into overtime. No sense of urgency here for DC, and they're going to run this into overtime. All right. Luck of the coin toss it comes down to now. Birmingham calls heads here. And DC wins the toss. So they'll get the ball first. They luck out on that. Forsyth will boot it deep. Carson Parker on the return. Overtime period underway here in DC. 27-27. Battle of 2 0-3 teams. One team from this game will no longer remain winless at the end of this one. Ray Jeter on the first down carry gains 9. Second down and 1. Clink Scales on the keeper. Not going to get enough. Quentin Boyd with a 3-yard tackle for a loss there. It'll be 3rd and 4 coming up. Clink Scales throws complete. It's Roland, and he has enough. Just sits down on that hitch route and picks up 5.
Sit hut.
First down handoff to Jeter. Javion Foxworth on the stop. Second down, 2. Misdirection to Jeter. He has been heavily relied upon today on the offensive side. 19 carries for almost $150. It's pretty good for him, actually. Clink Scales gonna look short. It's complete. Northington. Good for 2. Second and 8. Clink Scales will use his time in the pocket. Gets it out to Guthrie. Good block from Jordan Cousins. That's a first down. Nice play. As they get inside the Birmingham 30 here. 6 minutes to go in OT. If there is no scoring or a tied score at the end of the overtime period, we're just going to keep going. Second and 5, Northington. On the run. First and 10 as DC inches closer to the end zone and a possible first win. Clink Scales throws. Little check down to Jeter. Second down, 5. Weak side handoff to Jeter. Up the middle. Breaks a tackle. and is inside the 5. Set up perfectly here for a game-winning TD, perhaps, by Kling Scales.
Hike.
3 yards away, Northington, nope. Kevin Runyon on the stop. Did I speak too soon? I hope not. 2nd down and goal.
Hike.
Kling Scales on the keeper. Oh no, I think I spoke too soon. Tyrus Clayton on the stop. 3rd and goal. If they do come away with 3 here, Birmingham has a chance to at least tie it or take the lead. Kling Scales, there it is! Cyrus Strickland ends this one and DC wins in OT. So maybe I didn't speak too soon. Dwayne Wilson, that one does not count. Darian Bell, that one does count. And then Wiley, that one does not count. I didn't see Bell go down. Morris Turner, that one does count. Williamson overall, 3 TDs, not terrible. Dickinson, 144 yards. 3 TDs by 3 different Bobcats. Quentin Boyd, 9 tackles, 2 of them for loss. Seems pretty good. Take a look at DC. Kling Scales, not the best performance, but still won. Ray Jeter, 21 carries for $157. There's Robert Graham with that pick as well. Take a look at the game stats as DC picks up their first win of the season. 65 to 54 plays, total yards pretty even. And that will be that. Be sure to check out the Discord server for full schedule, stats, and more. And thank you all for tuning in. We will see you guys soon, I hope. And have a great rest of your weekend, everyone. Take care.